One more for the night. It's from 4 days ago. I gotta say something. The reason, because it's kind of like, you know what, I know I always gotta give. That's what I'm saying. You think about, I maybe, younger kids, obviously, they might not know, they might know the movies we're talking. It was just movies. They don't know the movies we're talking about like we know. They know them, from USA in the 2000s or TBS. And yeah, it was funny. But to me, it's like watching when I was a kid, watching old movies that was funny, but you don't understand how it hit originally. You can see all the accolades, whatever. Oh yeah, this movie when it first came, it sold out, whatever, in 1970 or 19, whatever. The people loved it, and it's all right. So it's not just one, Jim Carrey. That's another one. I mean, technically, I never saw any Jim Carrey movie in the movie theater, but at the same time, it still was DVD days, and really, his best movies. I was in the army, and I can't say I didn't have time because, yeah, like I said, it's countless movies. I saw in the movie theater. Someone was date night. Bad Boys. You're on a date. You watching Bad Boys, or Friday. That was a date. A couple of days, getting a little bit of trouble. But, you know, other movies, the homies, Drop Zone, and like I said, I was disappointed. Nowadays they rank Con Air like as absurd and stupid. Like I thought that movie was pretty good. I liked Con Air. Yeah, probably was Saturday. When you're guys, you go in the, all the times I went with, when the guys went, you go on a Saturday or Sunday in the middle of the day. The man, you go about 2 o'clock. I mean, sometimes you might go at night, because yeah, it's packed, but a lot of times, especially when you're an adult, you're like 20, 21, you got money, you ain't trying to see a crowd of girls. You really not. We really want to go see this, especially, yeah, it was the night action flick. Independence Day, I think, yeah, that was a date movie. But, uh, like I said, but Con Air, yeah, I know. I talking about recently. They was like, "Oh, that man, I thought that movie was awesome." On camera pull, I thought I was even trying to be like a movie critic. I'm like, oh, well, his accent, his southern accent, and I'm like, I'm from Alabama. Da da da. To me, that sounds pretty accurate, and but yeah, it is absurd. He breaks. Well, like, at the time, like, even at the beginning, and at this point, I had been at Bragg 82nd, and he's a ranger. When they show how he ended up in prison, matter of fact, he's from Alabama, yeah, but he's a ranger, you know. That's not Fort Bragg, he's at Benning. But either way, he gets into it protecting his girlfriend and kills his girl. And that, but my point, okay, I'm talking about Nicolas Cage, but from what I know, he hasn't really went off the edge. All right, Jim Carrey though, I don't know if we rented his movies or they, whatever, I don't know, but we was watching it on TV, and it must have been on, Dumb and Dumber, Ace Ventura, they was funny as hell, and either way, it was on TV, but and everybody know he was on the living color. But the Trump derangement. And now you see Ben Stiller. These two niggas just gone crazy as fuck. Alright, so I'm gonna play.
Now it's time for Lefties Losing It. And we brought you vision of Hollywood A-lister Ben Stiller embarrassing himself a couple of weeks ago with his incoherent Kamala adoration. And it seems Ben is determined to embarrass himself more. Here he is asked why he likes Kamala Harris so much. What is it about her platform that gets him excited? Have a listen to this.
Quick question, why you saying what you like about Harris' platform?
Just very excited about moving forward and
Just very excited. Anything you like, you can't shut up about why. It's not just very excited. You can't. You could. I like the color. I like this. Maybe some a car or something. You can't shut up or whatever. You can't shut up. They like, okay, okay, we get it. You gotta think. Unless it's something you like and you really don't want nobody to know that you like it, and somebody else know it, and now you're like, well, yeah, it's like, yeah, Ben, why do you like cocaine or something? Yeah, that's totally different. All right, homie, we got you. Yeah, all right, we gonna put you on the spot. Do your thing, whatever. It's like, hey, that's on you. But this, yeah,
all the energy and excitement that's around this movement right now. So that's why I'm here, because it's time for change, and it seems like it's happening.
You think she'll be able to sustain the momentum post-convention?
For sure.
You think the race is going to be close?
It's going to be close, but everybody's motivated to work and make it happen. So, and she and Tim Walz are just incredible candidates.
She's an incredible candidate. And did you hear him say it's time for change? Now, I know Hollywood stars sort of exist in a parallel universe, but how divorced from reality is Ben if he's not aware that Harris is in the White House, that she is part of the Biden-Harris administration? I don't know what change is seeking. Now, let's hear from the Biden-Harris administration's Commerce Secretary, Gina Raimondo, who says she's not familiar with the Bureau of Labor or their official statistics.
also, what is
When you
all
hear
this
that,
stuff?
do you potentially think that this new numbers could be a liability for this campaign? No, when
But
I
really,
hear
that's
that,
that
first of all,
right
I don't
there.
believe it because I've never
Paid
heard
for.
Donald Trump say anything truthful. It is, though, from the Bureau of Labor. I'm not familiar with that.
Oh, dear.
She's supposed to be a government official, and she's not familiar with the Bureau of Labor. Those are your compadres. She said it like, she that there. That's how. Look. This should be criminal. Seriously, she's an appointee or whatever, and she says I'm not familiar. That's like, okay, and I could, yeah. Matter of fact, the ad. There's like, oh, there's a time, like if the reporter asking her question, there's a Time magazine article that says, you underperformed, and you let down 10,000 people, and the stats show that did blah blah blah. I'm not familiar with that. Okay, she could try to spin that. The Bureau of Labor. That's another federal bureau, and she said I'm not familiar with that. How is this not criminal? That's the statistics. How many jobs in this field? We need people. Like I said, if it wasn't for somebody keeping stats on what they need, I wouldn't have never been a paratrooper. Cause that's why they came. It wasn't a Bureau of Labor. The 82nd. Oh, we're short. That's literally what they said. They started their presentation. I didn't know what the hell airborne was. And like I said, I don't know what made me go to that. You didn't have to. It was the end of the day. I could have went and chilled or whatever. And he said, hey, can we have not cash? Hey, y'all pay attention, form up. Y'all, it really was doing the end. It's AIT. So you're doing your 1700 formation, and we finna fall out. But he said, y'all get your attention to these people. They walk up, and we're short commo people. In the 82nd Airborne. What the fuck is the 82nd? Hey, if you want to hear about it, step forward. I stepped forward. I don't know why I did. Probably because of the words she used. And me, I'm a stickler for old movies that sound like not just military, American military, a black and white movie. Step forward. We need some men to do it. I don't, and really, I wasn't being heroic. How I like the joke. But it's a lot of times I did do something out of a joke, and I wasn't joking on the person who asked me in charge, the serious person that asked me. I'm doing it because I heard it in a movie when I was a kid on TV. And I thought, like, you did, yeah. And they said, yeah, I got promoted. Yeah, what I'm saying, I took shit seriously. But okay, they said, come see her. I don't know. Yeah, and she, come here, our president. And she did. She gave us the spiel, out of the blue. That was the same thing. Spur of the moment, make a decision. Okay, And I said, all right, everybody raise your hand. I raised my hand. She put the paperwork, signed the paperwork. I signed the paperwork. Next thing or when orders came, that was part of her presentation. When y'all get your orders, y'all know where y'all going. Everybody else, they don't know. All your classmates who didn't come here and who ain't going, and the other, the people sitting next to you who don't sign up, they don't know where they going. You can go to Korea. And the one thing, she didn't even say nothing scary, though, because I thought about it. I wasn't scared. It was just, I really did. I was like, oh, it is close to home. Shit. She's like, North Carolina. I'm like, North Carolina's close to Alabama. Shit, I can. And I did. Remember, I told you when I first got, I was going home first couple, but after a while, I went home so much. But and also stuff happened that we kept getting little 4-day holidays. The general would just give us the CG out of the blue. It's a Thursday. I see y'all Tuesday morning. What? CG just gave y'all 4 days. He just came down. Da da da. Y'all did a good job when y'all was going to Haiti. All that. Yeah, he just giving us 4 days like that. Like summertime. 4th of July. So yeah, I got all these 4 days. So the first year, yeah, I'm home all the time. Well, my first year in '86 or the next summer. My point is, this.
First of all, I don't believe it.
Yeah, she's like, she don't know what the bureau that key, how many, that's your count. You can have a small company. You got 4 employees and one of them quit. You need another one, right? So imagine you got 100,000. You're a commanding general or whatever. The person that's in charge of, the stats. We need people who handle the radio in the infantry units or whatever, all of it. Or we need this and that. But with us, I guess because it's airborne, it's volunteer. I guess this is also, yeah. They had to come and recruit. Hey, y'all want to do this? Like I said, she's that's why I call it a spiel. It's just like whatever. It's trying to sell you a car. Hey, this car right here, it got keyless entry. You got heated seats. Yeah, that's basically what she did. We got me. She said we work hard and play hard. I don't know. That stuck with me. Like, to this day, yeah, that's what y'all mad about. But, and also she said Patra had just done a concert on Fort Bragg. I was like, what is, she was white. She was an E6, but I was sitting there to myself, what this white girl know about Patra? Romantic, all right, yeah, sign me up. Yeah, I did, but I didn't think Patra was coming back. It's just, yes, but, and yeah, they had concerts on for this is on, but around, whatever. I'm just saying, uh, but that's like the job. That's what I'm saying. This chick is talking about what did they? Yeah, this Biden appointee. She has no clue what.
Labor?
And she's trying to make it like the reporter, like we say. She's trying to be like us. I don't know what you're, they're like, no, she's not. She's literally said something way legitimate that that is part of your job. This like if you're a chef and you're like, I don't know what beef is. It's like you're a hamburger chef. I don't know what beef is. Yeah, that is like no, that's not an exaggeration. She's supposed to know what the part. You're a car dealer. You're not selling, cars. I don't know what cars are.
Official statistics?
When you hear that, do you potentially think that this new numbers could be a liability for this campaign? No, when I hear that, first of all, I don't believe it because I've never heard Donald Trump say anything truthful. It is, though, from the...
She's like, first of all, I don't believe it. Donald Trump's a liar. You know what? I actually saw and I got the original video, but I didn't come out and make. I was supposed to make a video. I saw the original, and I saw the original where they show the whole thing of what she's trying to accuse Donald Trump of lying on Kamala. And the reporter is like, no, it's from the Bureau of Labor. They keep all track of how many jobs, unemployment. That's where, unemployment rate for any president or the unemployment rate. She said, I'm not familiar with that.
Bureau of Labor. I'm not familiar with that.
Oh dear. Now, Kamala was unleashed
I'm not familiar with that. But okay.
on some poor high school kids, and listen to how she speaks to them. Again, these kids are in high school, not kindergarten.
All of you are leaders. By the very fact that you all are here doing what you do at this incredible...
And see how this bitch talk? She does it. She's trying to act, how you ever, and most of us, I ain't even talking about her age. Just anybody your age, you're 22, and your girlfriend, she's 22, or 19, or 20, you're 20. You can tell when somebody's lying and trying to think of what to say. And remember, I don't know if you probably remember, I said that. Why Trump, me, I'm so good, why y'all get mad and want me to shut up? You said, I remember, yeah, I talk too much because I know what I'm talking about. She has the this and that, so the knowledge just comes out. You want me to shut up, and you don't want to hear it. She's talking nothing. She's not saying anything. Y'all are here, and you're doing what you do. It's just like early on in the beginning of the video, Ben Stiller said, I'm excited. Why? Why? Well, because people want change. And like they said, she's already vice president, so she wants change from herself. And you're like, well, she wants to be president, so you didn't like the guy you was vice president to? You didn't like his policies? Why do people want change when you was vice president for 3.5 years or whatever? So you want to change yourself? Yeah, we need change. The people are ready for change. You were vice president. And you can't, when it comes to president, vice president, you can't say, well, the whole time I didn't like him. I didn't like none of his policies. You can't say that. You was his ride. You're the vice president. Exactly. Y'all young niggas, that was your ride or die. You can't switch. You cannot switch. Y'all thought you could, well, it was probably no. You're vice president. You're the ride or die. Because if he dies, you're the next in charge. How in the fuck you want change? So you want change. So you just, okay, so now you're telling us what's something worse that you didn't like what he did and you just rode along with him and you didn't like him or in his policies or none of that. And so you just a bootlicker just to be vice president. Which is it? This was it.
That fit together to create a team.
The horrible events of September 11th continue to...
find it. I'm looking for that with you know what? I can actually let it play.
This is a pattern with the Vice President. When she speaks with kids of any age, she treats them like they're overgrown toddlers. I mean, if I talk to my son like that, he'd call in the men in white coats. It's not a one-off. Have a look at this.
You guys are gonna see. You're gonna literally see the craters on the moon with your own eyes. Oh my goodness.
Oh wow! Oh my goodness! Like this, like she said, if I was 15, 16, there's no way I would have listened to this crap. And you can say, well, YouTube, no, nope, that is insulting. You know, we got talked to like adults. Oh crap! You know what? There's another video. Now I remember this video, and I got proof about it. I gotta, I gotta find it.